It's really been empowering for me to be able to see the growth of the kids in the program, and it's had kind of a transformative effect on me over the course of kind of the way that I perceive kids interacting in the educational setting.
In 2018, the Nevada Department of Education began a pilot program supplementing high school CTE classes with trained paraprofessionals. The goal? To ensure that diverse learners receive the necessary modifications, accommodations, supports, and interventions required for intentional and meaningful access to the CTE curriculum.
Have another person to help out, not only our teacher, but also help us out, because CTE classes are really interactive.
And a lot of times, Miss Alonzo, she just walks around and she'll ask you if you need any help.
Even aside from schoolwork, she's always there.
In the ongoing response and recovery from COVID-19, Nevada allocated $1.75 million of funding from the American Rescue Plan ESSER 3 funds to provide equitable access to and successful outcomes from CTE for students in the most severely impacted special populations. These students have already felt the impact of this initiative in profoundly positive ways.
Within the first semester, traditionally, I had been kind of sitting at a typical 25 to 30% failure rate, especially with my freshmen. In the first semester that Priscilla was in my classroom with me, we saw a 0% failure rate within all students. As we've gone through and we've looked at the data across both of the programs that we currently have, they're continuing to see a pretty significant trend where we have failure rates that are significantly below the remainder of the populations here on campus.
The teachers have also greatly benefited from the collaborative teaching experience with the paraprofessionals in the classroom.
Idania makes my teaching better. She makes me better. She makes my home life better.
As a new teacher, boy, it's been great. I may not be here teaching right now if I hadn't started with some help.
Inclusive, all learning, making sure that every person has a fair and equitable education. It starts right there with a paraprofessional.
It is that priority that is at the forefront of this initiative. The bulk of the ARP ESSER 3 funds will be used to scale the existing CTE Paraprofessional Special Project statewide, allowing local education agencies to hire 30 9-month paraprofessional positions for the next 2 school years. CTE paraprofessionals will provide direct support to ensure that students are receiving necessary modifications and accommodations. This will increase successful outcomes in the CTE classroom. The impact of these paraprofessionals will be felt at all levels of the educational experience.
She's almost like a mom to us.
They get a warm feeling from her that she reminds us of a relative and someone that we know that is a part of our family.
It's nice to have someone who you can go to and ask anything and just be so comfortable around.
Honestly, I do believe that all CTE teachers should have one within their classroom.
If we had 3 of her, it'd be great. We could really break out and cover a lot.
She's awesome. I can't live without her.
It's really a positive experience, and it's going to be transformational for you in the way that you think about education.